Hey, Spiky. How you doing? Happy Friday, Spiky. Happy Friday. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for saying hello. You just walking and talking over here last Friday, Spiky. You move, you groove, you move, you groove. And you just keep moving, keep pushing, keep pushing. You got to keep moving. You got to move the legs a little bit. You got to put a little speed on it. If you can, if you can. Hey, Mad Dog. Hey, Mad Dog, no good. Moderator, moderator. The top, the head, the H, the what? The HM, H in charge. The top Mad Hatter in charge. Hey, Mad Dog. Driving. Hey, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. Be safe, Mad Dog. Be safe. Be safe. Watch that road. Thank you, Mad Dog. Y'all see what Mad Dog says. Welcome in, okay? Welcome in, everyone. Double tap the screen or click three dots to thumbs up the live, and I would appreciate you. I would appreciate it if you would do that. Y'all know I don't be fussing about the likes, but I do appreciate them. All right? I like them. I enjoy them. They're motivational, okay? And there's so many ways to support. You can give a thumbs up. Some people thumbs you down. Hey, it all affects the algorithm, okay? It all affects the algorithm. But we just thumbs people up, okay? Thumbs people up. Even if you don't like what they're doing. If you're gonna pick your thumb up or your forefinger to touch anything on the phone, just go ahead and give them a like. All right? Give them a like. Hey, Sweetie Dash. Welcome into the chat. How are you? How are you? How you doing? So if you're going to do anything, give them a thumbs up, okay? There's so many ways to support, right? Of course, the main three, you can like, comment, well, the main four. I say three because I don't really care to people sharing me out. If they do, they do, but I don't really, that's not big for me. I like growing authentically, okay? So you can like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once you've subscribed, if you haven't already, go ahead and ring my doorbell, okay? It's better known as a YouTube notification bell. I just call it my doorbell, okay? Because it's the entryway into the pride. It lets us know that you're there, and we appreciate you. Whether you're here for a few seconds, a few minutes, a portion of the live, beginning, middle, or end, or the whole live, you are appreciated. Subscribers, content creators, and the platform, YouTube, the platform itself, you all are appreciated, okay? We appreciate you. Hey, Bird. Thank you, Bird. Bird says, Happy Valentine's Day. Lies Pride. Happy Valentine's Day, Mad Dog. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Bird. I hope you guys, ladies and gentlemen, are having a very, very happy Valentine's Day, okay? A very happy Valentine's Day. All right, listen. You guys, I've been encouraging you to what? Treat yourselves, right? Treat yourselves. So if you haven't been doing that, go ahead and make sure you do it today. Do it today. Be your own Valentine's. You're welcome. You're welcome, Bird. Be your own Valentine's today, okay? This whole weekend. Look, it falls on a Friday. Isn't that good? Valentine's Day falls on a Friday. It is today. Happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you that come through here. Okay, and if you catch this replay, happy Valentine's Day to you. All right. Mad Dog is driving. Bird. So, I'm going to make Mad Dog. Bird wishes you a happy Valentine's Day. I think I said it once. But I just wanted to let Mad Dog know that you were driving. And you're welcome, Bird. You're welcome. How was your week? How was everybody's week? Let's talk about it. Whatever your week was, let's try to make Friday fantastic, okay? It's Valentine's Day, it's Friday. All right. Whatever happened during the week, it happened. You can't change it. You can learn from it. You can grow from it. You can kind of fix it. I guess fixing it would be kind of like changing it. So to a degree, you can't change whatever happened. But sometimes, especially if you broke something, if you messed something up, there are ways to fix it, right? There are ways to fix it. It's just like when you drop the porcelain vase or something, vase. Some people want to say vase. If it's not broken too badly, and even if it is, like you don't have to get every little chip, right? You can put it back together, especially if it means a lot to you. If it means a lot, hey, Georgia girl. Georgia girl says, hi, host chat. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Georgia girl. Which pair of glasses did you pick? So, you know, you can super glue it, crazy glue it back together. And it won't be perfect. But guess what? The imperfections that it'll have will make it perfect for you. Okay? Berber says, happy Valentine's Day, Georgia girl. I'm still at the eye doctor, but I think I picked the I'm going to get. Oh, okay, they're slow. Look, as long as you know which ones you want, that's the biggest part of it, right? Making the decision. You have to get your eye exam, and then you know you're like, okay, you're hoping to get a good report. You're praying to get a good report. You're hoping to get a good report. Then you get your eye prescription, your glass prescription. Then the hard part is picking out your glasses. Georgia girl says, happy Valentine's Day, Mad Dog. Hi, Bird. Mad Dog says, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Two Lines Pride, and Bird. Thank you, ladies. We have to wish ourselves. Okay, I know all of you guys have significant others. Listen, you have significant others, okay? You do. It doesn't have to be your mate. It can be your children. It can be your mate. It can be your children. It can be your parents. I was so happy like years ago. Everybody looked at Valentine's Day like, you know, like for your mate. But when my kids were in school, they started like, you know, give your mom a Valentine's Day ice cream cone, you know, a coupon and stuff like that. So you can look at more than just your mate as your Valentine's, right? You can look at your parents, your mom, your dad, your children. Guess what? Yourself. So that's why I say today is Friday. It's Valentine's Day. It's the weekend. Valentine's Day fell on a weekend. So just treat yourself this entire weekend. If you guys have not been treating yourselves when I've asked you to any other time, make sure you treat yourself today or sometimes this weekend. And listen, it doesn't have to be expensive, okay? It doesn't have to be expensive. Treating yourself can be taking time out to yourself, for yourself. Listen, you can just go to a local strip mall, okay? You don't have to spend a dime. Just enjoy looking in the window. I see a lot of people don't like to window shop. They say that's not their thing because they're too tempted to buy something. Let me tell you something. Take your wallet, take your purse, remove the money, remove the credit cards, okay? This is what we're gonna do to treat ourselves. It's about the mental treatment, all right? We're gonna treat ourselves mentally. Now, some people may be saying, girl, I can't treat myself mentally if I'm going to window shop and I don't have anything to make a purchase. It's not about the shopping. It's not about the window shopping. It's about taking some time out, taking some deep breaths in. When you, look, leave everything, all types of payments, okay? Leave money, credit cards, debit cards, leave all that at home. Take your ID, okay? Because see, the stores don't take IOUs. The stores don't take IOUs, all right? So leave all forms of payment at home. And even if you don't like to, or find something else to do. If that's gonna, if window shopping gets you down instead of lifting you up, we can find some other things. We're gonna talk about some other things we can do. Just go window shopping. It's not about you actually purchasing anything. It's just spending some time with you. It's you spending time with you. Okay? Drive to a local strip mall or the local Walmart, Target. It doesn't matter. Take some deep breaths in and out. Once you get there, put your car in park. Okay? Take you some deep breaths in and out. About three to five good breaths in and out. And then get out and walk and start looking. And let me tell you something. This will help you to kind of save a little bit of money, because you know if you take some form of payment with you, you might spend some money. So if you are not able to get it then, that means you save some money right then. And once you get home, guess what? You're not going to feel like going back. You're not going to feel like going back. So you save yourself some money, okay? But we're not, because we're not really focused on buying anything. We're just focused on walking, the imagery, looking at things that you like, right? Looking at things that you would like to have. But listen, if you haven't had them in all this time, you don't need them. And when you do need more clothes, then you go shopping for more clothes. You know, that's your mission, that's your goal. You leave home with your money and you go shopping for clothes. But I'm talking about Valentine's Day and the weekend. This Valentine's Day weekend, just treat yourself some way. Get out, get away from everybody. Leave your phone on. You know, especially we mothers and fathers, aunties, you know, leave your phones on, okay? But just go, and if someone calls you, or even before you leave, just let them know you're just getting away for a little bit. You know, not to worry. If they do, check on you. But give you like an hour or so, right? So just get away and just walk through the strip mall. Walk around and look. Sometimes they have little areas where you can sit, and they have flowers and things like that. Just get out and just do some window shopping. I won't even say shopping, some window looking, okay? So just treat yourself. And the treatment is you've gotten away, you're to yourself, and you're spending Valentine's Day, whether it's today, Saturday, or Sunday, you're spending it with you. You are your Valentine, okay? Okay, Georgia girl. Thank you, Georgia girl. You are your Valentine. So just spend some time with you. Spend some time with you. And do it each day. Try to do that for an hour each day. You know, you guys know, look at the legs move, all right? Watch the legs move. Look at the legs move. You know I want you to move, right? For an hour. For an hour. But for at least 30 minutes. If you can't do an hour, do 30 minutes. And depending on your fitness level, if you can't do 30 minutes just yet, do 15. Do 15. Non-stop, consistent movement. Keep moving. Keep moving. I've been telling y'all that for like almost 3 years. Keep moving consistently and be persistent about it. And guess what? When you're window shopping, you don't have to be moving real fast, or you're window looking. You don't have to be moving real fast. You know, just browse. Again, take some deep breaths in and out. And just enjoy what you're looking at, you know. You can even say, man, if I had my purse, if I had my wallet, I'd be all in that store. Get it out of your system. Go ahead and say it, you know, and get it out of your system. And then just walk. Walk and look. Just walk and look. Just enjoy that time with you. You need to enjoy that time with you. Hey, Miss Key Kitchen and more. Hey, Key Kitchen, how you doing? How you doing? She says, hey, Lance Pride. Hey, Georgia girl. Key Kitchen, you know Georgia girl in there getting them glasses. She getting those glasses. I'm curious to know which one she picked. I like both of them. I like the bigger ones and the smaller ones. But I think the bigger ones, to me, look better on her. But it ain't about what I thought. It's about what she wants. It's about what she thinks. Y'all ever go through that? You think a certain way, or you want something to be a certain way, and somebody that you know is like telling you, no, that's better. And I ain't gonna lie, they might be right. But when you got your mind set and it's what you want, it's what you want. I know she's gonna look cute. Okay. Yes, yes. I like both pair of those glasses. I really like both pair. I prefer the bigger pair. But, you know, sometimes things can be in style. I think bigger glasses are in style right now. But listen, just because something is in style, it doesn't mean it'll always fit us just because it's in style. So sometimes, like, smaller glasses, I think bigger glasses are in style right now. Whether they're actual prescription glasses or reading glasses or whatever. Or just, you know, just glasses because they're cute. Sometimes we just get glasses because they're cute. They're not readers. They're not prescriptions. They're just cute. So just because they're in style, though, doesn't mean that they're going to look right on us, right? So they may be in style, but the smaller ones may look cuter on you. Or vice versa. The smaller ones may be in style, but the cuter ones, the bigger ones may look cute. So it just depends on what you like. But when you're buying prescription glasses, make sure you get, you know, something that's good. Something that's, you know, that you're gonna like. Don't worry about. Typically you can find glasses. You can, if you like big glasses or small glasses, you can use, or in between. You can usually find something when you get your prescription done. Hey, 70 Senior TV. How you doing? How you doing? Everybody, speaking to everybody, I appreciate y'all. Mad Dog speaking to Miss Key, Georgia girl. 70s just came in the chat. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. What time is it where you are, 70s? Senior TV, what time is it where you are? Because I think it may be morning, late night where you are. Thank you guys for those thumbs up. I appreciate you. It may be morning where you are. Okay, y'all, sorry about that. Had a phone call. It may be morning where you are. Senior TV. Y'all know I got to keep my head on a swivel, okay? You got to keep your head on a swivel. You got to look around. You got to look around. You got to move. You got to keep moving. You got to keep moving, but you got to look around, okay? You got to pay attention, okay? Okay? You got to pay attention. Because you got the cars, they're coming. You got the dogs, they're barking. Listen, you got to pay attention. So keep your head on a swivel and be safe wherever you are. Wherever you're walking, whether it's your neighborhood, a different neighborhood, the park, wherever you are. But we want to keep moving consistently and be persistent about it. Consistently and be persistent about it, okay? Okay? Thank y'all for those thumbs up. I appreciate you. 70 Senior TV, a moderator. Nice gentleman. Y'all go check him out with the singing. Hey, Rooted in Essential Oils. Hey, Rooted. Rooted says, if nobody said it to you today, I love you. Look there. See? It's Valentine's Day. Y'all see that? Appreciate you, Rooted. We love you too. If nobody said I love you today, listen, look, see? That's one of the best things we could have heard in the chat, right? Right? Because people get it twisted. They feel like if they tell you they love you, they really have to, like, what do you mean? What does that mean? I don't love them. I don't know them. True. The depth of love is different. But what does God say? We're supposed to love our neighbors, okay? Okay? Whether that's your next door neighbor, your neighborhood neighbor, your neighbor to neighborhood, city to city, state to state, country to country. You're supposed to love that neighbor. All right? Now, will you love them like you love your spouse? Will you love them like you love your children, your parents? No. But a lot of people you will end up loving like they're your family, you know? You don't love your cousins and stuff like that. Some cousins you do love like your siblings and stuff like that, but y'all know what it is. A lot of people don't hear that. So that's good to hear, okay? It's good to hear, and you should mean it. You should mean it. So we're moving with the purpose, right? We move with the purpose over here. We keep moving consistently for an hour, all right? Now, some days we might do 45 minutes, okay? Because sometimes we're pushed for time. That's why I say, if the best thing for you to do is to move, to walk, ride your bike, your elliptical, your treadmill, whatever you're doing for your cardiovascular aerobic activity, Let it be an hour. But with the exception to the rule, there are exceptions to the rule, right? Always, always contact your primary healthcare provider, be it your doctor, your GP, your general practitioner, all right? Your nurse practitioner, your physician's assistant. If you've had injuries in the past, your physical therapist, your occupational therapist, your specialty doctor. If you have other reasons that you see the doctor, that you have to go to a specialist. Your psychologist even, your psychiatrist, your nutritionist, your dietitian, okay? They are your healthcare team. What do I say? They form a circle around you. I call that circle a cell or an atom. You are the nucleus, right? The nucleus of every cell carries the DNA. It carries everything there is about you. You are the nucleus, okay? The nucleus of a cell carries all that important genetic material about you. Hey, Shawanda. Yes, it comes in different forms, Rudy. Love comes in different forms. Hey, Shawanda. Hey, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Shawanda. I hope that you're having a happy Valentine's Day and a fantastic Friday. And remember, treat yourself. I tell you guys that every week. Treat yourself. Just like I want you to move for an hour, I want you to treat yourself. I know it's hard. Listen, it's hard incorporating all this other stuff. The things that we really need to do, I'm going to slow down a little bit. Because we've been walking at a decent pace for like 24 minutes. I'm going to at least do it for another 5 minutes or so, 5.5. But hey, I've exercised today, y'all, okay? So sometimes we slow the pace because we're just on here to talk with each other, interact with each other, and encourage each other to move, all right? Move. Move in a way that's best for you, that's conducive to your growth in your health, fitness, and overall mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual wellness, okay? Okay? Happy Love Day. Exactly, Happy Love Day. So when we're exercising, there are so many goals you can have. It's not just about weight loss all the time. For some, it's a weight loss box, okay? For some, it's a mental release, a stress relief. For some, it just gets you in tune with the earth, right? Spiritual, emotional. And at the end of the day, it all boils down to our what? Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health and well-being, right? Right? So whether your goal is to lose weight or any of those other things, get intact with your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, it all boils down to your fitness, your health and your fitness. It all boils down to your health and your fitness. Okay? Your health and your fitness. They say that your health is your wealth. That is true. But over here in Lions Pride, what do we say? I say your health and fitness are your wealth. Your health and your fitness are your wealth. Because your numbers can look great. Go get your checkup. That BP is fine. That cholesterol is fine. Look, that BP may be 120 over 80 or lower. That cholesterol may be lower than 150. All right, lower than 200. All right. All the other numbers may look good. That blood sugar may be under 100, under 120, and you feel good. But when you get up to do some type of cardiovascular aerobic activity, how do you feel? See, the numbers can be great, especially these young bucks, these young bucks. But you want to get that activity in, that movement, so that you can keep those numbers where they are. Because everything that you do when it comes to exercising, it should be to, one, maintain your health and wealth. Your health, because all of it is your wealth, right? So maintain your fitness, health, and wealth, or improve. Some of you guys are in tip-top shape. Anyone that may catch this live or come across this live, they may be like, I don't need to do all that great shape. That's great, but you want to maintain it, okay? You want to maintain it. You want to maintain it. And there are so many ways to get in that cardiovascular, aerobic activity, right? You can walk like we're doing right now. Walk, put some pep in your step now. Put some pep in that step, okay? Walk with the purpose. Walk with the purpose. Okay? Now I'm saying walk with the purpose, but you know your body. Listen to your body. If your body is telling you to slow down and or stop, you do what your body is telling you. Okay? Listen to your body. If your body is telling you to slow down or stop, listen to your body. And you slow down, and if you need to, you stop. Okay? There's nothing wrong with slowing down and stopping, and you can restart it over again. Later that day or the next day, or the next couple of days. Don't wait too long. Just know that maybe instead of doing 30 minutes, you do need to do 15 minutes, okay? We drop nuggets over here, all right? We don't professionally, medically, clinically, all right? Assess, diagnose, treat, or evaluate anybody, all right? We don't. We have licenses over here to protect, okay? All right? So we have to give these professional, personalized disclaimers. Now, everybody else, I don't know if you got a license or not, but for those of us who have licenses, registrations, and certifications, that professional, personalized disclaimer is essential, okay? You can go on any therapist YouTube channel, any doctor's YouTube channel, any nurse's YouTube channel, any fitness awareness person's YouTube channel, and you're gonna see it. Especially if they're licensed, because they can be held accountable for the things that they put out in the atmosphere, okay? You can, right? And why do I say that? Because most of the things, I keep it light over here, okay? I don't do a whole lot of education. I keep it light because people will be quick to say, so-and-so said this or that. Well, guess what? In my training, all right, professional training, I know what's current as of today, right? Things change. That's why we have to take continuing education every year to every 2 years. It's mandated. On the state level, on the national level, it's mandated. And with the government that we got now, heck, I don't know, everybody gonna be a doctor, okay? Everybody gonna be a doctor. Everybody gonna be telling stuff and hadn't been trained, hadn't been formally educated, don't know what they're talking about. They're just repeating what somebody else is saying, or they're Googling, right? They're Googling. And Googling has a lot of good information. But Google also has information put on it by people who don't know a hill of beans about what they're talking about, right? So you have to be careful about what you listen to. And when you listen to it, yes, take it. Take it and research it through reputable sources. I used to say the .orgs, the .edus, and the .govs, .education, okay, .organizations, right, and .governments, all right? But and some of the .journals, a lot of the .journals, in fact, all right? But you gotta be prepared to read, all right? You gotta be prepared to read. Yep. That concrete that's why you gotta get you some good shoes, all right? Thank you, Ben Mars. You gotta get you some good shoes. Look, listen, y'all. A pet peeve of mine is seeing people who exercise, even if they're just walking daily, in raggedy shoes. If you can't afford it, fine. I understand. But if you're gonna be doing that, like Ben said, hitting that concrete, all right? Now, if you got a treadmill or a bike or something, you're good. But if you're gonna be hitting that concrete, get you some good shock absorbing shoes, all right? He says you should also try to jog or walk on earth. Ben, where were you yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before? We were just saying, get in tune and in touch with the earth, all right? Now, I don't know if you do the bare feet thing, but we do. Sometimes we do the bare feet thing. We go bare, we take off the socks, take off the shoes. We don't have to go far. Just get in touch with the earth and just walk, all right? Walk. Do you some grounding, all right? Do you some grounding. And there's so many ways to get that cardiovascular aerobic activity in. You can walk like we're doing now. You can skip. You can jog. And y'all already know what I always say. If I take off running, the phone would be across the street, all right? The phone would be across the street. But I just told you, You can walk, you can skip, you can jog, you can run, you can march. Get those knees up. All right, march in place or march as you walk. You can walk in place. All right, all right. So you can run, you can walk, you can jog, you can skip, you can march. All right. If you don't like being outside, get on your treadmill. All right, at home or in your gym, get on your treadmill. Get on your stationary bicycle. Get on your elliptical. The mini stepper is all right, but I don't really suggest that for like long-term cardio. I like that for, to keep you moving. It does help. But I like that as far as working on those calves and that Achilles and all that. That's what I like that for. Now, as far as movement, yeah, you don't have to go fast. So you can use the mini stepper for that. And when you're on that treadmill, get some incline in there. You don't have to have it steep, Get a little bit of incline, all right? When you're walking, let the heels challenge you. Let the heels challenge you a little bit. Yes. Yes, Ben says, yes, I heard you can get healing energy through barefoot to earth. Yes. Take off those shoes. We talk about it sometimes over here. Take off those shoes. Take off those socks. Get in tune before you start. Of course, you want to what? Make sure that you have stretched before and after. And if necessary, during the middle of your workout, okay? But you want to get in tune. All right? All right? Let your feet really feel the earth. Let it really feel the earth as you stand there for a few minutes. Take it in, and then just start you a walk, okay? Start you a walk. You don't have to go far. You can do it right there in your yard. Right there in your yard. Just get in tune with the earth, all right? Yeah, oh yeah, you got to definitely be careful about where you're doing it at. You got to definitely be careful. Make sure honestly, I think the last time we talked about it, I suggest that you only do it in your yard. Only do it in your yard. Because believe it or not, these people are bad about these hypodermics. Just dropping them anywhere. They're at a local store. You never know where people are up at, okay? They'll just sit right there and drop it on the ground. You see the hypodermic on the ground. And I'm like, do people not understand that there are children? There are elderly people? There's just anybody. The top can get knocked off. I saw one the other day that had the top on. But a lot of times the top is not on. But even if you put the top on, what good is that? It's not safe. It's very dangerous. All right? So if you partake in that type of activity, get rid of your supplies the proper way. Don't leave them on the ground. Don't leave them in the grass. Don't leave them on the ground. Don't leave them on the grass. All right? Don't do that. Don't do that. If you happen to come across this live replay and you partake in that type of activity, don't leave your supplies, okay? Pick up your supplies and get rid of them the proper way. And better yet, how about work on getting to a point where you don't use those supplies, okay? So yeah, there are many ways to get your cardiovascular in. Y'all know I name about 15 ways every day. I've already named about 5, right? What was it? The walking, which is the thing of the day. The walking, skipping, jogging, running, marching. Shout out to Rock Just Living, walking in place. If you don't want to do anything else, if you don't want to go outside, if you don't want to go to the gym, if you don't want to get on your treadmill, if you don't want to get on your elliptical, just walk in place. Just walk in place. Hey, bro. Hey, Lions Pride. Have a blessed weekend. Stay safe. Thank you, bro. Happy Valentine's Day to you and Ben. I think we wished everybody else in here happy Valentine's Day, but just in case we didn't, we want to say happy Valentine's Day to everybody again. All right? Happy Valentine's Day to everybody again. Y'all, look at the legs move. Watch the legs move, okay? When you're moving, put a little twist in your waist. Put a little twist in your waist. Use that bottom to help you move. Use that bottom to help you move. all right, to help you keep some of that pressure off those joints. All right, all right. That's why we want to what? Before and after, and in case you get a little stiff during your workout, you want to stretch, right? You want to stretch. So when the traffic comes, we just stop for a second and we march. Okay? You can get on your stationary bike, your elliptical, right? Your walking pad, your treadmill. All right? You can go skating. I just told you guys 10 things. If you go skating or you go riding your bike in the neighborhood, make sure that you put on your protective gear. Okay? Depending on the time of day, make sure that you have on bright highlighted colors. Okay? The yellows, the greens, the lights. Make sure that your bikes have reflectors. Okay? You want to be as safe as possible. All right? If you're in an area where you can go hiking, mountain climbing, skiing, you can go swimming. If it's too cold outside, swim indoors. If it's too hot outside, get out there and get in that pool and cool off. Okay? And again, if you don't like going outside, this is the 15th way you can get some cardio in. Walk around the biggest room of your house. Do you some laps around the biggest room of your house or around 2 or 3 rooms in your house. All right? If you don't want to go to, you don't mind going outside, but you don't want to go too far. Don't want to even go up and down the street. Walk around the perimeter of your home or your apartment complex. Sir? Never had this happen before. Not over here in this neighborhood, no. No, he a big one. He pretty. He big. Oh, y'all, let me tell y'all something. That was a big Dalmatian, and he was new. I didn't know him. I know all of the dogs around here, but I don't know that one. So I was like, sir, please get your dog, because me and Bessie don't play. And I know y'all know who Bessie is, and I ain't trying to do Bessie today. I don't want to hurt anybody's, I ain't trying to do Bessie today. And I got Bessie today. I don't have Bessie every day, but me and Bessie don't play. Sometimes I have Bessie, and sometimes I have Lex Luger. I like to carry them with me. Because, see, look, in this day and age, you got to be prepared. We're not, and I ain't going to lie, we're not always prepared, because you don't like to think that way, You don't like to think that you have to have protection on you wherever and everywhere you go. But hey, it's 2025. And it ain't just about being 2025. It was 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. You've got to think about your safety first. Okay? Rudy says, love to walk right. I have never seen that dog. And let me tell you something. Dalmatians look like little horses to me. And Dalmatians can be, Dalmatians aren't anything to play with. They're not like labs, okay? They're not like labs. They're big, they're strong. They're not always extremely thick, but Dalmatians can be mean, all right? They're strong. I had a friend of mine, her 2 Dalmatians pinned somebody to a tree until the cops got there, and then they called them off. They didn't hurt him. They just had him afraid to move away from the tree. He was trying to get away after doing something he shouldn't have been doing, and the Dalmatians called him, and they had him against the tree. Okay, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay, Rudy? Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So yes, I want you guys, we're moving and grooving, okay? Moving and grooving. Moving and grooving. All right? So we ain't got time for that. We move and groove over here. We keep moving. We do a lot of things. Y'all know I like the little colloquialisms and stuff. I make up my own. All right? Some of them are simple. All right? Some of them are simple. And a lot of them I make up on my own. Because all we do over here is walk and talk. So we got to have a little variety. We got to be a little different. Because everybody walking today. In 2025, 2024, everybody's walking. And I'm like, I walk every day over here. But are people doing anything else besides walking? This is my doctor is like. People are telling him they walk. He said, are you getting any resistance weight training in? Okay? And what are you doing besides walking? Because believe it or not, your body will hit a plateau. And if you're seeing results, and some people, walking is going to be their forever thing. That's great. It's not saying don't walk, but sometimes you got to implement something a little bit different. You guys know what I say, right? Work your body, work your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body, right? Now that's mine, okay? Work your body, work your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. Work that body, work that body. Make sure you don't hurt that body. I say that for a reason. Because people are so competitive. Some people are so naturally competitive. Stop competing where you don't compare. If you don't know a person's history, like that they shot hoops, that they played a little softball, baseball, football, basketball, soccer, volleyball, in school, high school, and in college, and maybe even after. You got some people on here who are Olympians and you never would know it, okay? Stop trying to compete where you don't compare, because you don't want to hurt yourself. Use those people as motivation, but when they're doing certain things, you've got to listen to your body. Listen to your body and hear what it says, okay? That's why I always say sometimes, whether it's walking or in cardio or training, whatever, weight training, resistance training, whatever you're doing, listen to your body. When it talks to you and says slow down, okay? If it says stop, stop. You can slow down, stop, get you some rest, and start back. And the more you do it, don't worry about trying to do so much in one setting or one, just the more you do it, the more you'll like it, and the better you'll become. Your endurance will increase. Your stamina will improve. Okay? Let me tell you, you got to get some of that weight training in. Okay? Okay? Yes, they are big and they can be mean. Yes, Dalmatians can be mean. They definitely can. Those are species that I would not leave around small children. Okay? Any dog can attack anybody because they got a mouth. And you never know their temperament. Okay? Even if they're the best dogs. I think probably the sweetest dogs are labs. But I would never leave my baby around the lab. And I know they're great with kids. But I would never leave my baby around the lab. Now, of course, you can trust a lot of dogs better than you can trust humans, okay? They truly are your best friend. But they are temperamental as well. Even the best one can have a bad day, okay? So be careful about leaving your babies, grandbabies, your nieces and your nephews, small kids around dogs, okay? And a lot of times people love to say, well, it's not the dog, it's the dog owner. I agree with that to a degree. But again, it's just like football, any given Sunday. Okay, the underdog can do what? Pull out a candle, whoop, whoop, pull over that ass too, whoop, whoop, okay? So any given day, the best dog in the world, the sweetest dog in the world could be having a bad day. Don't leave them around your children, unattended, all right? So I think I've named off about 15 things today that you guys can do. Besides just walking. If you keep the walking, that's fine. You can switch it out. You can switch it out. Or you can incorporate both. Incorporate both. Do both. Thank you guys for those thumbs up, and thank you for those of you who are still here. Again, what do I say throughout this live or these lives? I appreciate the subscribers. I appreciate the content creators. And I appreciate YouTube. Subscribers don't have to be here. The content creators don't have to be in here. And YouTube doesn't have to allow us this free platform. Okay? I hear so many people fuss about it. I've probably fussed about it. But I'm not going to go overboard about fussing about it because they don't have to allow it. Okay? Y'all saw another platform was taken. And everybody keeps saying, oh, it's been saved, and so-and-so got it back. No. Both presidents at one time wanted it out of here. But, of course, deals are being made. And so it's not right now, the president that's there right now, if the owner of that app pisses him off, he can say, lift the pause. There's just a pause on the order. The order hasn't been eliminated, okay? There's a pause on the order. It hasn't been eliminated. Get into your politics. there is a pause. And even if you don't want to get into politics, because it's a hard discussion to have on here, know a little bit about, especially when it's something important to you, because a lot of people make money from that. So let me tell you something. A lot of people make money from that place, and they still, when I would listen to them, they still didn't understand the full depth of it. They're just out here, see, told y'all they weren't going. Well, no, pump your brakes, okay? Reel in, stop the horse, because they did stop it. For what? Well, about 12 hours to 24 hours, you couldn't do anything, and then slowly for people started to come back. The only power that he had over that was to pause it. So it's still on pause. Now we know how they do. He could just let it go and forget about it, and it'll be like, oh, okay, it's back. Because it is back. But as soon as he asks for something from them and he doesn't get his way, guess what? That court order will be boop, unpaused. Boop, unpaused. And it could go out again. So I appreciate YouTube, okay? I'm telling you, whether you make money on here, whether you're just on here to collab with people, network with people, interact with people, to sell your other stuff via the app, it's free. It's allowing you to do so, right? It gives us a hard time sometimes now. It gives us a hard time sometimes. It does. It does. But hey, if it's free and you're going to be using it, why complain about it? If it's free and you're going to be using it, why complain about it? So we're slowing down. We're getting to a true cool down. Y'all know I come on here and 3 years ago or so, I was saying this is my cool down. Even though I had already done my cool down, it was like this is my second cool down. Because what do I say? Working out for me is like what eating. All right. My warm up is my appetizer. Right. My workout is my entree. My cool down is my dessert. Right. So I cool down and then I come on here and I get a second dessert, a second cool down. But it's an extended cool down because it gives me a chance to talk to people, interact with people. Now, everybody's not going to click, okay? Everybody's not going to click. And that's okay because we're human. Some stuff is trivial. You don't click. You have some exchanges and you let it go. It's not that serious. And if it does become serious, you still what? Let it go. If you can't get along, get on. All right? If you can't, like my granny says, if you can't get along, get on, move on. It's millions of people on this app, other people that you can interact with. Millions of people that you can interact. So if you can't get along, move on. All right? Move on. Get along. If you can't get along, then get along. All right? All right? If you can't get along, then get along. Y'all got it. If you can't get along, get along. I know it's clicking to you. I know it's clicking with you. Y'all know how I am over here. All right? All right? Y'all know how I am. It's just the pride way. It's just Lion's pride way. I correlate. I match things up, okay? I put things together. I come up with these little things. And I pride myself on that because I'm just walking like millions of other people, giving conversation. But in my conversation, I like for it to flow a certain way. So I come up with my little sayings, my little colloquialisms. Hell, I can help you come up with one. But just don't steal my ish. I can help you come up with one. Just don't steal my ish. Some of them are simple. Everybody knows them. But some of them, they're family. They're personal. They're mine. Okay? So we just like to keep it moving. We keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving and grooving. You keep moving, first of all. And then when you feel comfortable enough, put a little groove in your move. Okay? Put a little groove in your move. We keep moving and grooving. All right? That's just what you do. You keep moving. You keep pushing. You keep striving for the things that will help you. Remember? Think about some of those R words. R is all of the letters. All 26 are great letters, right? But when you're talking about positive words, R is a great letter, right? Because what can we do? We can release, right? Release some of those things that you don't need. and just get a mental release, physical release. You can do that through exercising. You can do that through meditation. You can do that through talking, engaging with other people, like-minded people. And in some cases, people who aren't like-minded, right? Because it's not that they're going to change your mind or change the way you think, but sometimes they can drop a nugget or two and open you up to new possibilities or maybe new ways. But if anybody's trying to change you, nah, don't let them do that, because first of all, it's hard for us to change on our own. Sometimes we sit down, we say, self, you might look at yourself in the mirror in the morning or in the afternoon or whenever, or every time you go in the restroom. Or you just might sit down. You just may be thinking while you're cooking or something. You say, self, I got to do better than that. Or I don't, it's like it's something about sometimes we have certain beliefs or think about certain things. And even though we say we stand on what we believe, sometimes it might kind of cross your mind that, but what if it was a little different? Or maybe that person that they're saying this, maybe they're right. Or maybe they're not right, but they're not wrong. So sometimes you can open yourself up to change or acceptance or denial, you know? Some things you may be like, nah, I shouldn't have been doing that. So sometimes you just have that conversation with self. But we come on here to have conversation, all right, to motivate and encourage. But we're still human, all right? We're going to have our days, all right? We're going to have our days. Rudy says, I'm still here drying my hair. Dry. Get their hair done. Get her done, all right? Drying his hair. He's drying his hair. Let me tell y'all something. Hair day, woo. Hair day can be a day, okay? I don't care from the best texture to what's considered, I guess, the worst texture in some people's eyes. When I was a kid, I would think good hair, bad hair. But like my grandmother taught me, if you got hair, you got good hair, okay? Because you got some, right? You got some. And then like I don't know, the older I got, I'm like, she's right. Be thankful that you have some. Don't care what people say. Don't care if somebody says, oh, she got nappy hair. He got nappy hair. Hell, you got some. You know, you got some. Lord, Spiky. What I'm gonna do with you, Spiky? Coffee got her running to the bathroom, y'all. Spiky, don't you love coffee though? Don't you love coffee? Spiky, is it black coffee? Spiky, is that where you been? Because you were the first one in here, Spiky. Has that coffee had you in and out of the John? Has that coffee had you in and out of the John, Spiky? Spiky, let me tell y'all something. Spiky is a day one, okay? Black coffee, look at Spiky is day one, okay? And it ain't nothing nobody can do with her, all right? Spiky is day one. Spiky will make you laugh, okay? Spiky will make you laugh, but don't get it twisted. Don't play with Spiky, okay? Don't play with Spiky the wrong way now. But Spiky will make you laugh. But don't play with Spiky the wrong way, because Spiky will check you up too. Spiky got that black coffee. Spiky, what you doing drinking coffee? I guess any time of the day is good for coffee, huh? Any time of the day is good for coffee. I like coffee anytime, like iced coffee. Yeah, anytime. Any time of the day. For some iced coffee, some flavored coffee. They say you ain't drinking coffee if you ain't drinking black coffee. They say you ain't drinking coffee unless it's black. Spiky said, I had some earlier and I have some in the house. See? Look, Spiky, let me tell you something. I be having it in the house, and then I'll still want to run to Starbucks. Don't let Starbucks or Dunkin's come out with something new. I want to run and try it. And look, people say, if you tell them you're drinking decaf, they be like, what? Decaf? I'm like, y'all don't want that caffeine? I don't want the caffeine. Every now and again, I'll get the caffeine. But I don't know if I've just trained my taste buds, but It honestly tastes the same to me because I always use cream and sugar. And I tasted black decaf too, and it tastes the same as black regular coffee, black caffeinated coffee. I had some earlier. Oh, watching my shows all night. That's a good way to treat yourself this Valentine's Day, Spiky. A good way to treat yourself this Valentine's Day. Watch your shows. Watch your shows. And again, if you guys didn't hear me earlier, whether you have a significant other or not, that's a great way to spend Valentine's Day. But there are so many other great ways. Spend it with your children. Valentine's Day isn't just for lovers, okay? It can be for friends, family and friends. You got the girls that get together for Galentine's night, Galentine's Day, Galentine's night, and all that. Okay, y'all, sorry about that. I had a phone call. So you get the girls and guys together and have like date night for Valentine's Day, or you just want to be just you and your significant other, you can do that. You can spend time with your kids. Your kids are automatically your Valentines, okay? Those are your hearts. Your parents are automatically your Valentines. Those are your hearts. So when we're young and you're in elementary school and everybody's bringing the Valentine cards and candy, we're thinking what? Oh, that's your girlfriend. Oh, that's your boyfriend. But it's not just for that. All right? It's not just for that. We're marching, y'all. We got a little traffic. We're marching because we got a little traffic. We're just walking in place. Pull those knees up and make it a march. Pull those knees up and make it a march. Now let's go. See, we keep moving. We keep moving. When the traffic comes, we keep moving. I don't celebrate because my birthday is so close to Valentine's Day. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. You don't have to celebrate it. And then the way you're celebrating it is a great way to celebrate it. Just chill out. Just chill out. So, Valentine's is for lovers, of course, but it's also for family, for children, for parents, for your siblings. It just depends on how much you want to celebrate. You don't have to get them anything. You just wish them a happy Valentine's Day, like we did in the chat. And sometimes people do get each other stuff. They exchange gifts. And there's nothing. I know a lot of times people like to talk about pagan. Okay. So what? What's wrong with sharing a little love on certain days? Okay. What's wrong with sharing a little love on certain days? Share some love. Share some love. And if you want to know the true meaning and the real meaning of holidays, to each his own. Know those reasons. Know them. But for those that want to celebrate the pagan holidays, let them. Especially if it's positive, they're doing something good. Let them. We got to stop being so hypocritical, so judgmental. Stop being so hypocritical, so judgmental, so uptight. Let people celebrate the way they want to celebrate. Let people celebrate how they want to celebrate. If they want to celebrate Valentine's Day, it's not just for lovers, okay? Honestly, your mother and your father are probably your very first Valentines, truth be told. They're your very first anything. They're your parents. And then, I don't like to think of parents being friends, but we can keep that in perspective, okay? That's a whole other conversation. We had that before. I stopped saying parents can't be friends because parents can be friends. You got to need that ear. They're going to want the most for you. So your parents are your very first Valentine. Your children, okay? And your significant other. Your friends, your girlfriends who've been there with you through thick and thin. Guy friends. Not all guy friends are significant others to women, and not all women friends are significant others to guys. It can just, there's so many, like Ruta said earlier, there's dynamics to these relationships, okay? Okay. Hey, Joyelle, sis. Hey, sis, and my sister. Hey, girl, Joyelle, where you been? We're just celebrating this fantastic Friday, which is also Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Joyelle. Happy Valentine's Day to you, to anybody who catches this replay. I think all of us in the chat have already wished each other happy Valentine's Day. Okay. We've slowed down. I'm going to do one more lap, and then we're going to be done, okay? We came on a little bit earlier today, all right? So, again, work your body. Make sure you don't hurt that body. Trick your body, trick your body. When you hit a plateau and it seems like you're not getting the results that you want, whether it's weight loss, the mental results, the spiritual results, okay, the emotional results that exercise can provide. When it seems like you've hit a plateau and it's just not working, do something different. Try a new exercise, okay? Try a new exercise. Walking, as long as God allows us, we can walk. And if you can't walk, walking will always be that number one thing. But even when you're walking sometimes, you hit a plateau. Maybe you need to jog, maybe you need to skip, or maybe you just need to get on a bike. Maybe you just need to switch it up. Sometimes you have to switch things up, okay? You have to switch things up. Happy Valentine's Day. Joyelle says, Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Sometimes you got to switch things up. And then after about a couple of weeks, you'll start to see those results kicking back in, the results that you want. Now, if you have reached your goal, if you've reached your goal, you can still switch things up. You know, once you've reached your goal, you don't have to do as much maybe, or as hard, or the intensity doesn't have to be as high. You know, you just stay steady, stay steady. And if weight loss was your goal and you're at the weight that you want to be, then you're good. Just continue to move though. Continue to keep moving, all right? You want to keep moving. And again, you want to incorporate some weight resistance exercises in. For me, 4 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, upper body. Tuesday, Thursday, lower body. Sometimes you might not do a day, so you can go into the weekend and pick up, and sometimes the days kind of start to alternate. Or if you miss Monday, me, for example, if I miss Monday, I'll go ahead and do lower body Tuesday and Thursday. Wednesday, I'll do a full body. You know, sometimes I'll do a full body. I won't give myself a break, but I won't go as hard. But again, if you miss a day, if you miss Monday, and Monday, Wednesday is your day for upper body, well, just do Wednesday and Friday. Keep lower Tuesday, Thursday. If you miss Monday, you know, do Wednesday, Friday. And some people, they don't like to split it like that. They just like to do a full body workout. Great. If you want to do it that way, I suggest do it 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But give yourself a day of rest in between, okay? Give yourself a day. Let those muscles recover, okay? Let those muscles recover, all right? So some people like to do a full day, and that's great. And they only do it 2 days a week, Monday and Friday, Wednesday and Friday, however it is. However you do it, I suggest at least 2 days a week of weight resistance exercises, okay? Because guess what that's going to do? It's going to tone up those muscles, all right? It's going to make them stronger. And guess what will happen in turn? You'll be able to do your cardio longer. Joyelle is wishing everyone a happy Valentine's Day. Spiky says, same to you, Joyelle. Spiky says, I'll be 35 Tuesday, getting older. Look at Spiky. Spiky will be 35 Tuesday, getting older. That's a blessing, Spiky. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Joyelle says, thanks, Spiky. Okay, mine is the 23rd. Really? Okay, so we got Spiky is Tuesday. What's that? The 18th? And Joyelle is 5 days later on the 23rd. Happy early birthday, ladies. Happy early birthday on this Valentine's Day. Okay? See, Joyelle, Spiky says she's not celebrating Valentine's Day because her birthday is so soon. I told her, look, treat yourself still. Celebrate your birthday. But she's chilling at home today. She's watching movies all day. So that's a good thing to do. That's a good thing to do. Y'all know I suggest that you treat yourself. Listen, I encourage you to get cardiovascular aerobic activity in at least 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes each day. But I also encourage you to take at least 15. You're welcome, Joyelle. Spiky says, thanks. Y'all wishing each other happy early birthday. That's so nice to see. But in addition to that 30 minutes that you get of physical activity, cardiovascular aerobic activity to help increase that endurance, that stamina, that energy, in addition to that, find about 15 minutes throughout your day to just sit and unwind, okay? For some you time, okay? That's your you time. That's my me time. That's your you time, Okay? Find 15, even if it's on one of your breaks at work. Most of us get like 2 15-minute breaks and a 30-minute break, right? Take one of your 15-minute breaks, eat your snack if you choose. Probably take you about 5 minutes to do that because you want to get a little time, okay? And then just, even as you eat, just think about some nice things. Think about the beach. Y'all know ocean sounds are my favorite, right? Don't get too comfortable because you're on your 15 minutes now, okay? But take that time to just enjoy yourself. Think of some nice images. Think of some nice sounds, okay? So spend about 15 minutes of getting some self-time in, all right? Because I know y'all, we get pushed for time. We got to run around with the kids. Some people have grandkids, the nieces and nephews, just the family things. But if we can make time for those things, sit down and think about the things that you do every day, okay? Maybe your 15 minutes has to be when you first get up. Because truth be told, when we first get up, we shouldn't just jump and go anyway, right? We've been talking for weeks now. We've been what? You want to do some stretches, right? Just while you're laying right there in bed, all right? While you're laying in bed, right? You can go head to toe or toe to head, okay? You want to lean that head to the right, support it with your right hand and your left hand if need be. Hold for about 5 seconds. Lean to the left, support with your left hand and your right hand if you need to. Hold for about 5 seconds, all right? Do that about twice on each side. Then you want to go down to those shoulders and you want to lift up and down. You want to lift them up. You can do this lying in bed and down, okay? Lift up and down. All right? Take those arms, extend them across the bed and pull them to the front of your body. And just let them back down. Slowly pull them to the front of your body as you're laying there. And just let them back down, okay? All right? Then you want to take that right leg or the left, whichever one you choose. Pull it up. Angle it up. Keep your feet flat on the bed. All right? Make a bridge. Angle both of them up. Now that both of them are up, you want to take that right one and pull it in as close as you can to your chest. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. As Joyelle says, I lay around and mope, as the elder people say. Pull it into your chest and you want to let it back down into the bridge position. Take that left leg and pull it as close as you can to your chest. All right. Hold for just 5 seconds. Do it again, each leg. Go back to that right, hold it for 5 seconds, let it back down. Go back to that left and hold it for 5 seconds, let it back down. All right. Then you want to straighten those legs back out flat, right? And you want to extend that foot, all right? That way, pull it in this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that to each side right before you get up. That way, that way, that way. Then pull it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? Kind of help that blood flow, okay? Even though you're not doing cardio, you're moving. So you kind of, look at Joyelle. Sin would have said, I don't know what you said. I know, right? She'd be like, I don't know what Joyelle be talking about. It'd be so funny. So you're getting that blood, you know, that you're getting that circulation going, okay? We're not really working on cardio. We're just working on some light movement. Light movement. And guess what? That can be a part of your 15 minutes because it'll probably take you like maybe 5 to 10 minutes to do that, just depending on how much you do. So if you're pushed for time when you're at work and when you're getting the kids after school, think about waking up maybe 15 minutes earlier. I know y'all stop fussing at me, okay? I know, girl, I can hear y'all fussing. Girl, I already set my alarm clock for 6 o'clock. I already set it for 6:15. That's okay. Set it for 5:45 if you set it for 6. Okay? Set it for 6 o'clock if you get up at 6:15. Girl, I be setting my alarm. Look, let me tell y'all, because that was me. Okay, a long, 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 long time ago. That was me. I'm like, I ain't got time. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Look, if you know, and I understand, because you already got your alarm clock set for 6, and even then you end up hitting snooze about 6:10, 6:15, so you already up jumping, right? Just give yourself another 15 minutes. Set it for, you got, and it also takes discipline, y'all. It's got to take some discipline, okay? Got to take some discipline, okay? All right? Got to take some discipline. I know. You be like, I'm already pushed for time, and I get up at 6. I technically get up at 6:15. I got the alarm set for 6. Listen, if that's the case, if you technically get up at 6:15, if you technically got the alarm set for 6, because you know you want to snooze to 6:15, then set your alarm for 5:45 or 5:50 and snooze till 6. It doesn't have to take a whole, just give yourself 10 to 15 minutes throughout the day. And if you can do it again at some point during the evening, do it again. You know, while you're on YouTube, like put the phone down. YouTube ain't going nowhere. All right? All right? It ain't going nowhere. Okay? Whoever you're looking at, go at it. Or whatever nice things you're looking at, you're already probably watching the replay anyway. Okay? So give yourself that little time. Or when you're cooking, if you got something cooking on slow, instead of running to the washroom grabbing clothes, let the clothes sit in the dryer. The next load can wait. All right. Joya says, oh, I saw that one. Were you a majoret or a dancer in school, sis? Joya. We'll say we did some stuff, Joya. We'll say we did some stuff, Joya. I wish we could do what we used to do then, but we can do some stuff. That's why it be so funny. It be so funny, sis, when I be seeing people, I'm like, okay, you over there trying to compete where you don't compare. Like, you don't know what somebody's history or background is. And you just come on this thing every day. And when I say that, y'all, I be saying that, let me tell y'all something. These apps are something else, okay? It can make, I don't consider people on social media friends unless they truly are friends. Now, there are some people you get close to and you enjoy, and you call them sis because you feel like if you met them that you would be cool because you're cool on here, right? And so I feel like relationships can develop online, but sometimes it takes you a while, because see, people that you've known since school, elementary school, high school, college, you have actually known those people. You guys are falling out. Some of you may have never had a falling out, but most of the times you've had falling outs with your best friends. You've had, they know your family. So even when y'all ain't speaking, they still speaking to your mama. You still speaking to their mama. And y'all mama saying, y'all need to straighten up. Look. Joya, you a mess. But but on here, like there are people I really do truly enjoy because they support me. Like Joyelle. Of course, my sis Sin City. We know each other. But people like Joyelle, Mad Dog, they come in, they support you. I feel like I could be friends with them. So when I say when I say you don't have any friends on here, I'm not talking about those people. I'm not talking about those people. I feel like when you're on social media, it's just like when you want to date. You have to be really careful, right? So there are some people that I know I would not mind being friends with. And there are some people who you just really don't know. You feel like they're nice, they're cool. But let me tell you something. They be nice and cool to a degree until they start getting goals associated with this app. And let me tell you, people will come into your chat, even if they can't get but one extra subscriber. Some of them so focused on getting subscribers, they focus on your subscriber count. That was the worst thing that they could have done. Because people don't be knowing how you got your subscriber count. They focus on anybody in your chat who they have not connected with. And then for 30, 40, 50-year-old people, this app becomes like the monster that ruins friendships. It becomes the monster that ruins friendships or potential friendships. You have moderators on here. You encourage. You have other subs that you encourage. And the next thing you know, I have people like Rock Just Living exercises. All right. But it's her own thing. It's her own way. I do things my own way for a reason. I don't go too heavy into the exercising because whether I give a disclaimer or not, If somebody wants to blame you for something, they can blame you for it. They can blame you all day long. They still got to prove it. But that's just my mentality. Like, they're not going to be able to say, I told them this or told them that. We drop nuggets over here. We share things that work for us and for people that we may actually know. We put it in the chat. We talk about it. But I'm going to always give a professional, personalized disclaimer. Again, because when you have licenses, registrations, and certifications involved, you want to make sure that you've done that. Because we worked hard. We went to school, right? We did clinicals, rotations. We worked hard for those. So it does kind of bug me to see people talking about, oh, talk with your doctor. Sometimes they don't even know how to give the disclaimer. The disclaimer be looking so poorly written. But you know, they tell you to protect your privacy on here. So I guess that is a way to protect yourself. But what burns me up is when I see people who didn't do any of the things that they do now. They do it because they leave from over here. And then it's like they don't come back. It's a friend of mine said she'd rather they not come back. If they're going to be sneaky and cutthroat like that, she'd rather they not come back. My thing is, I don't care. Just acknowledge it. Just acknowledge it. They want to leave like they were over in the chat. Oh, my doctor told me that too. Or my so-and-so. Okay, fine, cool. But you wasn't saying it. You wasn't saying it. That's why now when I say certain things, I drop tests every day, Joyelle. I drop tests every day. Because even if they don't drop in your chat, you know who's coming over there to scoop up your chat, okay? Even if you can have one person in there. If they ain't seen that one person, they don't think they connect to that one person, it's like this app drives people. That's why I say you don't have friends on here. You know, I don't have people I've fallen out with, gotten back into it with, walked to school together, rode to school together, broke bread with. I don't have that. But there are some people that I wouldn't mind having that if we was close. And that's like Joyelle, Mad Dog. There's people like that, you know? People who speak up for people when other people are being crazy. You know? Like, I don't like a messy channel. I don't. But there are some content creators who they be in some mess. But the ones whose chat that I'm in, it's because they've been messed with. Okay? Joyelle says, that means a lot to me, sis. I feel the same way about you, all that, and that's real. Yeah, like, some people you don't know what they look like, but when they come into your chat, they're always pleasant. And then what I can really respect is if someone does something in my chat, and I ask that they not do it, I have a reason for that. Some people will get mad at you. And I'm like, how you get mad at me? You're a subscriber, right? All subscribers have platforms. All subscribers have an opportunity to go create content, to use their community posts. So if there's something that you want to put in my chat so bad, if I don't like it, why get mad at me? This is mine. You know, especially when people are monetized. Go and do it on your channel. But you will have people that get totally upset with you about that. And I'm like, it's some people, and Joyelle, look, it's some people I've known on here for about 3 years. When it came to this app, you encouraged them to go do this and go try to be monetized and to do this and do that. Shit. When the bug finally bites them, girl, when the bug finally bites them, them be the main ones to try to turn their whole channel into your channel. And you be like, damn, I'm just over here trying to make it. We're just all trying to make it. But in the fact that we're all trying to make it, don't just feed. Don't be a crumb snatcher, you know? Don't be a crumb snatcher. You got some people, they just crumb snatchers. My bro, Looney Tunes. I love you, Lars. Bro, I love you too, Looney. What's happening, Looney? I hope you've been good. I hope you've been good. See, I don't be liking that messy stuff, but there are some content creators who be in mess, and I like them. So I go and I speak to them. People be thinking just because they see you speaking in a certain chat that you be messy. Nah, everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people like a little mess. A lot of times I don't like the mess that's going on, so I just speak. But I like the content creator. Shit, I can't help it. I can't help it. Sometimes we like people who be in a little mess, but most of the times when I'm in a chat with somebody and some mess is going on, that person is defending themselves. They're defending themselves. You been chilling? I don't blame you, Looney. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So we're gonna march because we got traffic. Y'all know how they say we got action. We got traffic. So we're marching. We're marching. Boom, 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 boom. You march. You just keep moving. Okay, you just keep moving. And then you start back walking. You start back walking. But we're chilling now, y'all. We've been on here an hour and 22 minutes, so we definitely can just chill out. All right, we can just stroll. We could just stroll. Here goes some music. Hold up, y'all. All right. All right. We back. The music is gone. The music is gone. So it's people on here that I really, really like. And there's some on here that you thought had good intentions and they don't. Especially when they start realizing they want to become monetized or something like that. Man, I'm telling you, they'll try to copy your whole skilo, your whole style. Your style may not even be all that. Your style might not even be all that. But they feel like that's how she got those subscribers. Nah, bro. Nah, sis. You'll never even really understand how I got my subscribers. But I can guarantee you they didn't get paid for. They weren't paid for. I lose some every day, gain some days. Lose some every day, gain some days. But they were never paid for. Never, ever. Never, ever. Looney says, let's go, love, true, always a beautiful day with you. You know it, Looney. You know it. I appreciate you, bro. And see, it's like people on here, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think sometimes people remember their high school days and maybe they weren't the popular one. And maybe they were the popular one. Maybe they were the messy one and they missed the mess. So they use the apps, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is. They use these apps to come on here and cut up. And I'm like, you're supposed to be you have supposed to be grown. Now you're supposed to be grown. You've grown up out of that, right? Joyelle says, hey, Looney. I love me some Looney, Joyelle. He ain't been over here in a while. He says, salute, Joyelle. He ain't been over here in a while, but guess what? Looney is going to support you. All right. He going to come over here. He going to talk to you. You may see him this month. You may see him again tomorrow, maybe next week. Then you may not see him till April. But he be coming back. Okay? He be coming back. He be coming back. You be watching Looney. He be coming back. So it's like, I like some people, if it's somebody I feel like I can tell them, please don't do that in my chat, and they don't get mad at me, that's the type of person I could be friends with. Because I'm telling y'all, some people, if you say, please don't put all those emojis in my chat, because they're going to spam it. Sometimes people be wondering why you can't see them in the chat. If they put a whole lot of emojis and they do that stuff often enough in your chat, then YouTube will ban them. So you can't even find them in there. So I tell people a lot of times, don't put but like 2 emojis in there. If it's an emoji in your name, that's different. But I'm saying like 2 or 3 max. Because when you start doing all that straight line emoji stuff, I don't know about other countries, but they don't like that. They don't like that. And all you got to do is listen to some people tell you they don't like that. Because it's been a lot of times where people are like, you can't see me. Did you block me? And I'm like, no, let me go look. They're not in the studio. They're not blocked. You go to their channel to make sure that they're not hidden. They're not hidden there. And then you go to Google Contacts. And if they're not hidden there, unless y'all know a 4th way, I don't know another way. Then you can even contact Google. I had to even contact Google before. And they was like, they checked on my end. But if they check on the other person's end, they can't tell you what's going on. Because that person may have blocked you and they just don't want to say it. So, or it could be that for some reason, YouTube just decided to ban them for some reason. I don't know. It's the older ones for me, the 60 plus messy ones. Yeah, Joyelle be so messy. Like 55, 56, 60 years old. And I'm like, and be talking tough shit. Like, you online. Yeah, you can do some crazy stuff if you want to, but you 50, 55, you 56, you 60 years old. Come on now. Did you do that to the girl in your classroom when you were 16? Maybe you didn't, and that's why you on here acting gangster. Did you do that to the girl that you was in the college class with that was making fun of you? Maybe you didn't, and that's why you on here acting gangster. I don't know. And sometimes bullies on here were bullies in school. You know? Sometimes bullies on here were bullies in school. You just never know. But when you have more contact with them, you be like, maybe somebody picked on them in school. You know? Somebody probably picked on them in school. And now they on here and they thumb thugging. Just for no reason, getting your blood pressure up and stuff. You know, I try not to do that a lot. So I try to keep it nice over here. We try to keep it cool. We try to keep it easy breezy. We just moving and grooving. We keep moving, we keep grooving. We keep moving, we keep grooving. And I want everybody in my chat to get along, okay? I know that might be asking a lot, but I don't think it's asking a lot because I don't have a big chat. And that's one upside. That's one positive side to not having a big chat. You don't have people who like clash a lot. And if there's a misunderstanding and it's like 7, 8, 10 people in the chat, hopefully I can catch it and we can clear it up. Because sometimes that's all it is a misunderstanding. You know, when you're typing, like I hear a lot of people say, well, why is she typing in big, you know, some people can't see that well. That's one reason. And so they type in all caps. Okay, that could be a reason. Another reason, some people just like all caps. Yeah, they know that it's supposed to mean screaming, but look, we're not at work, okay? We're just on, some of us we are at work, I guess, to a degree if you're monetized, but I'm just saying, like, we're not y'all know what I'm saying? We're not in corporate America where we're trying to send emails about this and that. So, you know, sometimes people, it was a point where I liked typing in all caps on here. And it was like, people was, why are you screaming at me? I'm like, listen, I'm not screaming. And it got to a point where everybody knew I just like typing like that. And girl, one time my computer got stuck. The caps were stuck on my computer and I was always getting on my computer. So I had to type in all caps. Girl, they'll tell you lying. Why I gotta lie about typing in all caps? Believe you me, if I want to say something to get at you, it's not going to be because it's in all caps. I'm going to say explicitly what I want to say. See, look at Looney. Happy Valentine's Day, my queen of hearts. It's all caps. Now, I could take that to mean he really mean that. I could just, you know, I just look at it like sometimes people want their comment to be seen, you know? Sometimes people want their comment to be seen. Looney says, you know I'm going in, so ain't nobody messing with you. Looney says he going in. Thank you, Looney. I appreciate you, Looney. See, people will try to mess up your relationships, your YouTube shifts, but nah, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Nah. You know, if my YouTube ship get messed up, it'll be because the person and I had a disagreement. And even with that, like I said, don't let your blood pressure get up too bad. You know, if you don't get along with somebody, just go about your own way. You know, y'all just go y'all separate ways. Just go your separate way. And see, that's why I love Looney, because all you gotta do is call. So when I be like, sometimes I do get a little petty, because people do be pissing me off. Like, don't come over here. We're all trying to make it, right? Especially if you're monetized. But like that post I put up the other day, like don't let money and other things bring you out of character. Or maybe that money is truly doing, that little penny and dimes and nickels and $3, it may be exposing your real character. I don't go to nobody's chat trying to cop their stuff. If you hear me say something that somebody else said, it's going to be because it's something that's just out there. Like it's just a general thing that we say. You know, it's certain things that I say, it's just general shit. I don't care about that. But what I do care about is when I'm trying to kind of brand my channel with certain things that I say, and then I see people in my chat take that shit back to their channel. They don't even give you credit for it. But my thing about it, just don't do it. Because even if you give me credit for it, that doesn't justify you doing it over and over and over. So it's just a few people, like I say, rooted. Looney gonna be Looney, okay? Let me tell you, Looney just gonna be Looney. So if you get a panel, you get Looney on the panel, and you tell Looney not to say nothing, I'm telling you now, Looney gonna be Looney. Looney gonna be Looney. Looney, that's my bro. Looney is my bro. And when he loyal to you, he loyal to you. When he loyal, he loyal. So I try not to mess with people. But I will be a little petty, right? When you doing something you know you ain't supposed to be doing. Y'all know what they say, hit dogs holler? Well, hit dogs can feel a little uncomfortable too. When people feel uncomfortable, or they be like, is she talking about me? Sometimes they're not talking about you at all. Sometimes they are. You know what you've done or not done. Looney say he ain't finna let it happen. He going in, okay? See, that's my bro. Looney gonna stand by you. Looney gonna stick with you. And as I say, it's some people on here I just love like that. I had never met them, and I would call them friends. Looney, Looney say we gonna humiliate them sis if they F with you. See, Looney, that's what. See, Looney protects women. Okay, he protects women. And I'm telling y'all might not see Looney all the time. You might not see him a lot of the times, but Looney be around. Looney be around, cause Looney has a protective mentality. He'll tell you his story, you know. He'll tell you his story. And he ain't gonna keep on either. He gonna check you, and he gonna be done with it. But he gonna be done with it. Now, if he just got a bad taste in his mouth about you, you gonna always know about it. But he gonna be done with it. So I just be like, just leave me alone. So y'all look at it like crabs in the bucket. When people start complaining, no, it ain't. That is what it is. If you know you running around the chats and you copying folks' style and they brand, you're the problem, not them. So they want to call you petty because you complain about it. No, you're the problem. Because everybody is just trying to make it. Yeah, we all want to support each other. But what do? We visit each other. We share each other out. We give comments in the chat, in the replays. You know, that's how you do that. That's how you do that. Sometimes you don't even, you may not even hang around in the chat for a long time, but you give comments. You'll come back on the replay. Even if you don't catch the whole replay, you watch just enough of it to count as a view, right? And if I see, just like when I said walking in place, I said shout out to Rock Just Living. Because I used to name, 15, 16 things every day I say that you can do. Rock came over here and told us it's one of the easiest things you can do. If it's too cold outside, too hot, just walk in place in your house. I always say you can walk around the biggest room, 2 or 3 rooms if you want to make laps. But Rock just said, just stand there and walk in place. I always give shout out to that. Cause that's an easy one, but I didn't think to say it. She came over here and said it. You can't give props to everybody for saying every little thing. But that's how I like to do. And the reason I'm probably like that is because I don't like it when, like I said, some things I say everybody says. But when I know I say something specific, like walk and talk, anybody can say that. But there's a reason behind it when I say it. That's why I named my channel that. And then you see people who come into your chat and they've never really said that, or they may have said it once 2 years ago, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I'd be perturbed by it. I'd be feeling the type of way. Because we're all in the same neighborhood. And it is all about support. But at some point, it starts to kind of look like a crab mentality. Like, oh, I can do that. Because we're all visiting each other. You're going to get tired of hearing the same thing, right? If we're all visiting each other, you're going to get tired of hearing the same thing. You got a lot of people in my chat that's in your chat. A few people in your chat that may be in my chat. And we have some that don't know each other, don't cross paths. But eventually, we're just basically kind of in the same neighborhood. And we're all saying the same thing. That's why I liken it to being like a Stepford wife. You got 10 wives dressed alike, say the same thing, do the same thing, cook the same thing every morning. And if you're going to switch it up and make it yours. But use some creativity when you switch it up. Use some creativity when you switch it up. That's just like Looney. You ain't finna hear no music on this YouTube like Looney's. I promise you, period. There's no music on here. When Looney does something for somebody, you're not hearing no other music like Looney's. You be at ease, sis, walking with you. See, that's what a lot of people be telling me when they email me, Looney. And that's why I do get a little bit put off when people be like, they'll leave from over here saying some of the shit I said my grandparents said. There's some other people's grandparents probably say, but some stuff I know that their grandparents don't say. Because I know. Because you don't hear it from them. Then once you say it, everybody starts to say it. Right here in our little neighborhood, our little neck of the woods. I'm like, that ain't cute and that ain't cool. Because when people watch me, they're hearing it. Then they watch you. Then 1 or 2 new people come along and they hear from you first. And they really think that you copped that off and you didn't. Now I be understanding what local Libra used to mean. People come over to your chat, cop up your stuff, and then leave. Get a couple of subscribers and then leave. She ain't never lied. She ain't never lied. That's how I truly understood what she meant. Hey, Jazz, Miss Jazzy. Miss Jazzy, where you been? Hey, the Lines Pride. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Miss Jazzy. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I hope you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day. And I hope you continue to have a wonderful Valentine's weekend. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Looney. Happy Valentine's Day to anybody I did not wish it to already. All right, and thank you guys for spending some time over here with me, because you could have been spending time doing anything else with anybody else, because we all what? We multitask. So I'm glad you decided to make me a part of your task, okay? I'm glad you decided to make me a part of your multitasking. See, that's another one. Everybody says it. You could have been anywhere else, but you was over here with me. So Lines Pride just put her own little thing on it and say, because I know we multitask. And I'm just glad you allowed me to be a part of your task. I'm glad you allowed me to be a part of your multitasking. And I did that because I don't hear nobody else do that. I just like to be different over here because we already just walking, like everybody walking. Everybody walking. So we having conversation, but I like my conversation to be branded a different way. All right. And when I hear people say certain things, unless it's just something general that everybody says, hell, every day in life, I ain't finna go over there and try to take their little colloquialisms and stuff and try to coin it like I came up with that. I just don't do that. We're too creative. We should be too creative to do that. And if somebody does drop a nugget for you, take that nugget and switch it around. You know, switch it around. Lonnie says, Jazzy, sis, love, happy Valentine's Day. It has been a minute, Miss Jazzy. I hope you've been great. I hope you've been doing good. And Miss Jazzy, I already know. She know all about what I'm talking about. You want to come over there and you want to do your thing your way? Yeah, it's just words, but it's not being petty. See, people who do that to you, they'll say you're being petty. Well, nah, it's not you being petty. See, since you're calling them out, they want to say you're petty. They're being petty by doing it. Because if I ever hear something that somebody says, and I'm like, I like that, and I go and I say it, I'm going to be like, shout out to so-and-so and so-and-so. She said that, and I really like it. But I'm not going to try to just make it my thing. And that's what a lot of times what people will do. You can have 2 people in your chat. You don't have to have a lot of people in your chat. And people will still come and just see. They just sniffing. And I'm like, y'all, I get it. We are all trying to make it. But if that is the case, how can we all make it? Don't feel like me being put off by it is a crab in the bucket. What I'm put off by is that your lack of creativity. That's what I'm put off by. Because it's not hard. What I say, some of the stuff I say is not hard. But I have really seen that people that you encourage, start a channel, do this. But damn, don't do, and this is what they will say. Oh, she was all good with me, telling me to start a channel until I did one. No, I'm all good with you, encouraging you, telling you to move, start a channel. But hell, don't cop my whole style. Like, if you look at that person's channel and that person's channel and you look at mine, you'll be like, damn, I just looked at this, didn't it? I just looked at this, didn't I? Jazz, I'm about to start hitting the splits on them, Jazz. I'm about to start hitting the splits and doing the back bends on them, Jazzy, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Jazzy says, I sure do know. Yeah, Jazzy, like, and it's not just content creators, y'all. It's moderators. Jazzy ain't never lied. As long as I've known Jazzy since I started on here, she had her own way of welcoming people in. She just been jazzy. Like her name, she just jazzy with it. You know? Luna says, Lines, I remember now. Luna is like, you know, sometimes you gotta not let a bad plan, sometimes you gotta cut it off. You know, bad intentions, sometimes you have to cut them off. So that's why I say it's just certain people on here. Like, nobody really is your friend. Unless you actually do know people on here, they're not your friends. Even if you talk to them on the phone. You know, Because you've not met them. You've not grown up with them. You've not had falling outs with them. You hadn't had to fight a double team fight after school with them. You know, people double teaming you, whooping your tail, then your friend comes like, oh, whoop, whoop, bam, bam, bam. You hadn't gone through that with these people. Now, you might have gone through some arguments and stuff, but you haven't gone through that. You hadn't gone through, y'all fell out today, and then y'all stopped speaking for a week, a month, a year, and y'all got back cool again. Just like it wasn't nothing. It took you a year to realize y'all both being stupid. Even if one was more wrong than the other one. Even if one wasn't wrong at all. The one who was wrong should have did the right thing. You know? And thank y'all for talking in the chat, because I'm kind of looking around and I'm catching some of y'all's comments. I see Joyelle says, happy Valentine's Day. Okay, it's okay to get an idea. Yeah, but be unique and original. Don't take someone else's idea and create your own brand. Right. Take their idea and make it so that it's yours. It can be a template, an outline or something, but make it yours. Sometimes the wordplay be so weak, Joyelle, you be like, they tried. They couldn't even twist it up enough to make it theirs. So it's like, that's why I kind of start falling back on the chats that I go in. Because I'm like, again, they say that, why is she so petty? Why we all trying to make it? Yeah, we all trying to make it, but if I can come up with something, can't you come up with something different? You know, because if I see you doing something and I really like it, and I say it for verbatim, I'm going to say, shout out to Miss Jazzy. Miss Jazzy over there saying so-and-so, I like that. But I'm not going to just keep saying it over and over. You might hear me say it every now and again, and I'm going to be like, hell, even if I forget who I got it from, I'm like, damn, somebody said that. You know, I ain't no hater like that. See, some people be acting like, oh, you just a hater. Nah, why I got to be a hater? Because you can't come up with your own stuff. Even if I don't remember, I'll be like, damn, who said that? Or who told me that? It's like another one, keep on living. That's an easy one. If you're 30 years old and up, you probably heard somebody say, keep on living. Your mama or your grandmama. Because if you about 30, your grandmama might be in her 60s, late 60s or 70s or something like that. Hell, if you're 30, your grandmama might be like 60-something, a young grandmama. Right? And if she like 68, 67, 68, 69 years old, you probably heard her or your grandpop say, granddad, they ain't never did that now. I ain't never had that happen. Like you 30, you talking to your granddad about something. Your dad might be 50. Your grandpa might be 68. Guess what your grandpa gonna say? Keep on living. He gonna say, just keep on living. And him and his son might be complaining about Arthur. Your son might be 50, and your dad might be 50. Your grandpa's might be 68, maybe 70, and you 30. And you saying, come on, old man, get up and move, y'all just. They'll be like, they're gonna look at each other. They'll be like, Dad, if you ever tell him, Grandpa's gonna be like, keep on living, just keep on living. Now that's one that's been around for decades and decades and decades. You know, it's some stuff that we just all say. But I'm talking about, I go out my way because we on here talking, like I ain't doing nothing but walking and talking. I'm just walking and talking. I'm encouraging people to look at the legs move, watch the legs move, get up and move your legs. All right? But we just talking. We just shoot the breeze. We just try to have adult conversation that's fun, drop some nuggets, you know, nuggets to help you in life, nuggets to try to help you with your health, things like that. But then I still like to drop them a different type of way. That's all I'm saying. And I say this a lot. And the reason I say it a lot, guess what? Miss Jazzy know, because it happens a lot. It's like you be like, damn, it's kind of like when you trying to sneak a snack from your kid, and then they catch you because you make the slightest little noise with the bag, and you be like, damn, I love them. I give them, I feed them first. But Lord knows I wanted to eat this Snicker by myself. That's how it is with grown folks on this app. Sometimes you be scared to even throw out a little saying because, listen, I ain't heard nobody say bother people. I mean, that's common sense, but don't nobody say it. And I really hadn't heard it when I started saying it. But if you just think about it, I'm like, it's common sense. But now I'm starting to hear that in my little circle of people. So I'm like, okay, it can be a compliment. Like my bro Chef Finance Wine said, look at it as a compliment. They can't come up with their own shit. This channel is not made for kids, YouTube. Okay? We ain't cussing nobody out. But my bro, Chef Finest Wine is right. Chef Finest Wine is right. Look at it as a compliment. They can't even come up with their own little shit. But when they do it, then they do it again. See, a lot of times the more people do something and you don't say a word about it, the more they're gonna do it. The more they're gonna feel entitled to do it. Right? Miss Jazzy said, I say that all the time. Just keep on. Okay, Miss Jazzy. Okay. Just keep on living. You have to tell these kids and these youngsters or people younger than shit. Sometimes you gotta tell the people older than you. When they say, hey, I don't believe that. No, he lying about that. She lying about that. Sometimes you be like, okay, just keep on living. Prayerfully, you won't have to know about arthritis. You won't have to know about the stiffness. But just keep on living, okay? Don't laugh now. Don't laugh at nobody. That's what we saying. Hey, Beetle. Happy Valentine's Day, Beetle. Thank you so much. Thank you. So don't be laughing. Don't be laughing. Just keep on living. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Do any of you have any Valentine's Day plans? That's what we'll talk about before I get off here. Because I've been on here an hour and 48 minutes. Y'all know I think that's selfish, right? I think that's selfish. I don't mind being on live like 2 hours when you're having fun and it's good adult conversation. I really don't. But, and you know what? I guess it depends on how you do it, if it's selfish or not. Because sometimes people expect for you to be in that live the whole 2 hours. That's selfish. You can't do that. You can't do that. When I'm in there, I'm multitasking. That's why I always say, whatever y'all doing, y'all could have been doing anything else. Y'all probably are doing something else. You're probably multitasking. So I appreciate you for allowing me to be a part of your multitasking. Okay? Jazzy says, hello there, Just Beetle. Jazzy says, y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Back to work I go. Uh-oh, when do you get off, Jazzy? Or is it almost time? I'm about to get out of here. Is it almost time? I hope it's almost time for you to get off. So you can get your Friday started off the clock. Okay? Off the payroll. Off the clock and off the payroll. Uh-oh, got to turn around, y'all. Got to turn around. Got music. We got music. So we started early. I don't know. Maybe that's why I went long. But we've been having fun. Joyelle must have dipped out on me. Y'all know Mad Dog be getting it in. Mad Dog is in school. She got the kids. She be doing the housework. Mad Dog be multitasking. I thank you guys for those 16 thumbs up. I appreciate you. You know I appreciate you. We just walking and talking. Because that's what we do over here on Let's Lines Pride. Let's Walk and Talk Original. Okay? That's what we do over here. That's what we do. And I appreciate you guys coming along, watching the legs move, listening to the conversation, engaging in the conversation, us having a good old time. Miss Jazzy, Joyelle, Looney, Rooted in Essential Oils have been over here. Oh, Spiky. Where are you, Spiky? Is that coffee still getting to you, Spiky? Spiky says she had some black coffee, y'all. And she is glad she is at home. Okay? Because that thing called Mr. John has been calling Spiky, okay? It's been calling Spiky. So, Spiky, I hope you feel better, little sis, okay? I hope you feel better. Just Beetle, we had Ben to come through. I think his name was Ben Mars. He gave some input on that grounding, y'all. Getting in touch with the earth, okay? Go outside sometimes. Watch, be in a safe place, be in your own yard, okay? Take those socks and shoes off and just stand there and get in touch. Maybe you don't want to just walk just yet. Just stand there, get in touch with the earth. And then when you're more comfortable, start walking. Take you a few steps in a safe area, okay? In a safe area. Because like you said, sometimes you have to watch out for things, hypodermic and things like that on the ground. So don't do it anywhere away from home. Do it close to home and make sure that your yard is safe. No glass, no glass. No glass. No glass. Y'all hear that? He working on the car. He working on the car. I remember those days when you be just like sit out and your brother, your boyfriend, your husband, your uncle, everybody out there working on the cars. Love you too, Looney. Love you too, my Looney Tunes. I love you too, Looney. And thank you guys that sent me my last live. I can't remember I don't even know who it was, y'all. Somebody sent me a cash out. Thank you. I appreciate you. I never want anybody to think I don't appreciate it, because y'all know sometimes people will cash app you because they know that, it's going to be a minute if they super chat you. So sometimes people will send you cash apps. So thank you to the 2 people that sent me cash apps the last live. I appreciate you. I know one. The other one, I don't know who it was yet. But I don't want to say their name on here because they may not want me to. Right? So I was trying to figure that out. But whoever it was, I hope that you come across this live. What I might do, sometimes I got a little short video that I share saying thank you to those who support me, because I appreciate you. Much love, much love. I love you too, Looney. I love you too. Y'all know what I say. Don't let bothered people bother you, okay? Because that's what happens. Somebody will bother them, and they'll try to bother you, right? So don't let bothered people bother you. Don't let them get you in a pickle. Don't let them get you all out of character. It's easier said than done. Sometimes you got to come out of character. That's okay. That's okay. Get back in character. Sometimes you got to come out of character, okay? You just get back in character, all right? It's your character. It's just a part that you don't like to have to, put on display all the time. So don't let bothered people bother you. Don't let stressed people stress you out, all right? Don't let bothered people bother you. Don't let stressed people stress you out, okay? And if you find yourself in a chat, on a channel, a page, whatever social media platform that you're on, even if you're at the store, hell, at your house, it's your house, but sometimes it's best to go sit outside for a few minutes, right? If you find yourself in a misery lounge, right? Grab your grip and go. G-Y-G-A-G. Grab your grip and go. G-Y-G-A-G. Because, see, people will invite you into their space, or they'll act a certain way. They'll treat you nice and good. When you get comfortable, you in their lounge, you on their channel, you on their platform, you got your feet up, you eating some mints and some nuts. You drinking a little something, you watching the TV. And then all of a sudden they start to unzip, y'all. They start to unzip. And the wolves come out. You got wolves coming up out of those sheep's clothing. So when that happens, grab your grip and go. If they come to your place, just like if they come to your residence, where you live, where you work, all right? Make them grab their grip and go. G-T-G-A-G, grab their grip and go, okay? Make them grab their grip and go. So if you need to leave a certain place, look, like I always say, if you can walk around your house and be mad at your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your kids, your parents, if you can walk around the house for days, sometimes weeks, hell, sometimes months, because y'all mad at each other and don't say nothing, those are the people who got your heart. You love them. If you do that with them, then these people out here that you don't know, do it with them. All right? Try your best. I know it's hard. Now, when people picking at you, that's different. But sometimes you don't speak to your loved ones because you're mad at them. But then when you see somebody on an app that you mad at, it's like, rah, 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 y'all into it. Ignore them. Ignore them. Now, I ain't saying be no punk. I ain't saying let them keep picking with you. I'm saying both parties. If you can't get along, get on. All right? If you cannot get along, move on. Move on. Talk to the other people in the chat. If it's somebody that you see in their chat and you don't like them, it's like I say all the time. When I'm in the chat and it's somebody I don't click with, I see them but don't see them. I don't have to throw no subliminal shots. I don't have to say anything to them. I don't have to try to speak to them. If we speak one day, we speak. If we don't, we don't. Move on. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. All right? You come on to these apps. We want to come on here and just like network, have a good time, and have fun. Not to be getting your blood pressure up. Sometimes it's going to happen because we're human. It's going to happen. But don't let it happen too much. Okay, y'all? Try not to let it happen too much. But like I said, sometimes people are not happy at home. I ain't saying they ain't happy in their marriage, their relationship. It might be their job. They may be unhappy with somebody on their job. And see, they don't have the guts to get down like that at work because, You act a fool at work if you want to, then what? That's your job, that's your paycheck, that's how you protect, that's how you take care of your family. With stuff being the way it costs right now, nobody needs to be losing their job. And then you just got some people who, they ain't finna get out of character at work. Because that person right there in their face. But they come on here, they mad at somebody at work, mad at somebody at church, mad at somebody that made them mad at Walmart. They come on the app, and then they want to straight clown. So no, don't let somebody bully you, because probably what's happening is they mad at somebody else. Or they just messy. They're just messy. Looney says, let's go, sis love, real spill, my lines pride. Look, Lions Queen, thank you, Looney. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, King. So you just gotta like, if you see somebody, if you ever see anybody in my chat and y'all don't get along, just see and don't see them. And honestly, I would rather y'all end up finding a way to be okay. Just because you don't talk to somebody now or haven't talked to somebody in a while, y'all follow, don't mean you have to stay like that. But listen, it depends on what they did to you, okay? It depends on some people that you fall out with, you don't want to talk to no more, and you don't need to talk to no more. So when you see them, and you don't see them, all right? Protect your peace, keep your peace. Because what do I wish to everybody over here? Peace, positivity, and prosperity. You want to have peace, positivity, and prosperity. Because without peace, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. And wherever chaos and negativity live, I'm not going to say you don't prosper, but you fail to prosper to your fullest potential. You may come on here and your day may be, you may have had a bad day at work. And so your day is to be happy. Find something on here to make you laugh. Then here comes somebody in the chat picking. You know, your prosperity was to find something to make you smile, to make you feel a little bit better. But here comes somebody who wants to take away from that, right? So y'all know I wish you peace, positivity, and prosperity. Because if you let chaos and negativity roam around, you fail to prosper to your fullest potential. All right? Peace, positivity, and prosperity, y'all, so that you can reach your purpose. Okay? Peace, positivity, and prosperity, so that it helps you reach your purpose. All right? Thank you, Looney, for hanging in here, bro. I'm glad you came in today. I hope you come back. Tomorrow is Saturday. I got a long day tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going live tomorrow, but if I don't, if it's the Lord's will, I will see you guys Sunday, okay? So again, treat yourself. Be your own Valentine's first, all right? If you have a Valentine's love in your life, treat them. Y'all have a great time today. Have a great time this weekend. But if you don't have a significant other and you got kids, guess what? They're going to always be your Valentine. You have parents, they're going to always be your Valentines, okay? All right? They're going to always be your Valentines. I love you. I'm always here. Thank you, Looney. I appreciate you, bro. I love you, too. I love you, too, Looney. I love you because you like, no matter what people say or how people think, you just Looney. You're going to always be you through and through. You know, you're always you. Sometimes we be like, Looney. But guess what? That's what we like. That's what we like. It's just like, you know, I was saying sometimes people come on here looking for friends and stuff, but sometimes it just happens. You know how we all got that uncle, or we all got that cousin, we all got that brother. Oh, he can make us mad as fire. Or she, it could be a woman, it could be your brother, it could be your sister, it could be your parents. But that's just them. That's just them. They're going to always be them. And I promise you, the love that you have for them outweighs the mad day any day, okay? The love that you have for them always outweighs the anger that they make you sometimes. All right? And it's not always that they make you angry. Sometimes you just want what's best for them and you be like, leave, don't go over there. Don't go over there. Y'all know how many times your mama said, didn't I tell you not to go over there? I told you to quit hanging with that boy. I told you to quit hanging with that girl. I told you don't. Some told me not to let you go to the movies. You know? So sometimes it's just like that. But it's always, no matter how mad a person makes you, when you know the good in them, see, a lot of times we don't know the good in people. And when you see the bad side first, then you don't want to even know the good. You just want to go about your business. Right? And I'm not saying that Looney has a bad side. We all got a bad side. We all got one. We got a bad side. We got a good side. And we got a side that's cool. That's okay, right? It just depends on our day, our mood. Sometimes we can be having that good side can be on display for weeks, months, and years. You want it to be on display. But then sometimes during that time, you have a bad day. You cut up, all right? You cut up. It is what it is. So I'm going to see y'all on the next one. All right? Happy Valentine's Day again to everyone in this chat. I appreciate y'all. Much love to you. I love each and every one of you. And listen, if you catch the replay, I appreciate you too. All right? All right, Looney. Come back, Looney. Looney say he be here. You be here, Looney. I appreciate you. Spiky, I hope you ain't still in there on the toilet. Okay? Y'all, Spiky had that black coffee. That coffee had Spiky running. Looney says, true. Blessings, my sister. Much love. Thank you. Thank you, Looney. Blessings to you too, bro. Happy Valentine's Day to you and your family. And much love to you. Enjoy your weekend. Have some fun. All right? Have some fun. Treat yourself. Enjoy any and everything that you do today on purpose, okay? And I want all of y'all to do that. Bye, y'all.